What if one simple focus could unlock extraordinary success in your work, relationships, and life? The One Thing, by Gary Keller and Papasan, reveals how zeroing in on your most important goal can transform everything. Let's explore this powerful guide to cutting through clutter and achieving what matters most. Imagine trying to juggle a dozen priorities, work deadlines, family time, personal goals, only to feel overwhelmed and stuck. In The One Thing, real estate mogul Gary Keller and co-author Papasan argue that the secret to breakthroughs lies in doing less, not more. Published in 2013, the book draws on Keller's experience building a real estate empire and blends practical strategies with insights from psychology and productivity research. Its core message is deceptively simple. Focus on the one thing that will make the biggest difference, and let everything else fall into place. The book opens with a call to rethink how we approach our goals. Keller and Papasan challenge the myth of multitasking, citing studies that show it reduces efficiency and increases stress. Instead, they advocate for going small, identifying the single most important task that drives your success. This is your one thing. By concentrating your energy on it, you create a domino effect, where one action topples larger obstacles, leading to outsized results. The authors use a vivid metaphor. Life is like lining up dominoes, and your one thing is the lead domino that sets everything else in motion. To find your one thing, Keller and Papasan introduce the focusing question. What's the one thing I can do such that by doing it, everything else will be easier or unnecessary? This question cuts through distractions, forcing you to prioritize ruthlessly. Whether it's writing a book, growing a business, or improving your health, the answer points to the action with the greatest impact. The authors suggest applying this question daily, weekly, and long-term, aligning your efforts across time frames to build momentum. Discipline is key, but not in the way you might think. The book argues that you don't need ironclad willpower for everything, just enough to build habits around your one thing. Keller and Papasan cite research showing that habits take about 66 days to form. By committing to small, consistent actions, you make focus automatic, freeing mental energy for creativity and problem solving. They also emphasize time blocking, carving out uninterrupted hours each day to work on your one thing. Protect this time fiercely, treating it like an appointment with your future self. The authors debunk several lies that derail success. One is the belief that everything matters equally. In reality, 20% of your efforts often drive 80% of your results, a principle known as the Pareto principle. By focusing on the vital few, you avoid wasting energy on low-impact tasks. Another lie is that a balanced life is the goal. Keller and Papasan argue for counterbalance instead, leaning hard into your one at least thing when it demands focus, while ensuring other areas like family or health don't collapse. This dynamic approach acknowledges life's ebb and flow. Big goals require big thinking, and the book encourages you to aim high. Keller and Papasan urge you to ask, what's the biggest thing I could achieve? Then work backward to identify the steps to get there. They warn against letting fear or doubt shrink your ambitions. Success, they say, comes from stretching beyond your comfort zone and persisting through setbacks. Stories from Keller's career, like turning a small real estate firm into a national powerhouse, illustrate how laser focus on one thing can yield extraordinary outcomes. The One Thing is practical and inspiring, offering tools like the focusing question, time blocking, and habit building to turn ideas into action. It's not about working harder, but working smarter, aligning your efforts with your highest priorities. The author's conversational tone makes complex concepts accessible, blending anecdotes with data, like studies on productivity and the power of single tasking. Ultimately, the book is a call to simplify your life by mastering what matters. By finding your one thing and giving it the attention it deserves, you can achieve more with less stress. So, let me ask you, what's the one thing you can do today to start a domino effect toward your biggest goals?